Hey, this Judgment Awaits with 3dayrespawn.com, and I am playing Dropzone on Modern Warfare 3. It's part of one of the community playlists, so it's a newer type, and I decided to give it a try, and I thought I'd post a video so you can see what it's all about. This game type is nuts, and there are a lot of exciting things, so I'll tell you about them and give you some idea of how it goes out. But if you've ever played Headquarters, it's similar to that in that you have to control an area. Now the difference is the areas are outside, so it's easy to get hit with a grenade and all sorts of other things and whatnot. The other difference is if you control the area, or regardless, there's a care package that drops every 15 seconds. I think 15 seconds. And if you're the one controlling it, it's a friendly care package, so that means it's easier to pick up. And if you're not controlling it and you take it over, then it's a red care package, and it's a lot harder to take. And you know, everybody's always rushing at this spot and everything like that, so it's pretty hard to pick up a care package in general, let alone an enemy one. But that's basically it. Now these care packages, like I said, come every 15 seconds or so, and the drop zone spots switch every minute. So if you've read Call of Duty Elite, it says every 2 minutes, but it's every minute. And here I pick up a Juggernaut suit, and I have no idea what I'm doing with it. I tried to pick up a assault rifle, but it wouldn't let me pick up an assault rifle on the ground. So the good thing about this is, though, you know, I'm getting torn up, but it's distracting the other team. They were focusing on me instead of going for the objective, so hopefully that helped my team out a little bit, even though I did horrible with that. Now, I played this game probably about 5 times, and that was about enough for me. It was fun, different, and exciting, but it's just a little too crazy for me. If you're one of those people worried about your KD, don't play this game, you know, because you're probably going to struggle to go even, or I think I go a little bit better than even. I think I get like a 1.5 KD, but most times I was right at about 1 KD. So don't play this if you're not going to go for the objectives. You know, I saw people on my team and on the other team, they were just killing people and not going for the objectives. That drives me nuts. Go for the objectives. You know, if you're going to play these type of games, don't do it to pad your KD. But that's a little rant from me. Here's what I found out, though, when you're playing this. Don't worry about always getting the care packages. I mean, if everybody's running for the care packages, you're not going to be able to defend the area. So you've got to have people that are watching the area and watching out, and some people getting the packages, obviously, because there are some game changers. Stealth bombers, helicopters, you know, payloads, AC-130s, you know, off-spray gunners. Those things will really increase your chances and everything like that. But right now I'm not worrying about the care packages. I'm just trying to hold this side. Alright, so make sure you have some people on your team that are holding an area and just watching for people coming in instead of going for those packages. Another thing that you'll find if you're playing this, nobody talks at all. In all the games I was playing, nobody said anything. There was no communication. So bring some friends in here, and I'm sure you'll do quite well. You can get a team that communicates. Now, let me give you some advice, and take it or leave it, because like I said, I've only played this a few times, but on classes and perks and whatnot, you want something fast so you can get to the different drop zone areas. So I'd start off with a shotgun. I figured it'd be good for rushing these spawns and just being able to kill people, but it was pretty limited, especially when you're trying to defend an area. So I wouldn't go with the shotgun. I went with an SMG, so you know, it's faster, and you can really spew out the bullets and take out a lot of people. Assault rifle would probably do pretty well too. As far as your secondary, you know, Stinger is really going to help shooting down enemy, you know, things that come out from the care packages. And I also like javelins. I like to javelin an area. And you know, maybe the noob tube, I forget what that one is, the M320 or something like that. Those are probably all good secondaries. Or you know a machine pistol, especially if you got the SMG. You know, get in an area, empty the clip with your SMG, and then switch over to your machine pistol. So all those are pretty good. As far as lethal, Semtex worked great for me. I thought about using Claymores to defend an area, but I found myself, you know, using the Semtex a lot more effectively and just hitting an area and whatnot. Semtex will really come in handy too, because a lot of people run the riot shield in this. If I would have had C4, that would have been really fun, and I would have used that, but I didn't have that unlocked. As far as your tactical, I'd try a flash. That was mine, what I was using. If I would have had the trophy available, I would have used that because, as soon as you get in there, you just pop that trophy because a lot of people are going to be spamming it with grenades and all sorts of things. So that would have helped. So definitely try out that trophy system. While I was playing, I also saw people using smoke grenades pretty effectively, so that might not be too bad. And I also used an EMP grenade one time, and that's great because a lot of times people holding an area like to set up sentry guns like this person's doing, and you can just chuck those and take out the equipment. As far as perks, I personally use Blind Eye for my number one perk just for when people were calling in Predator missiles or their aircraft and whatnot that came out. Sleight of Hand would be really helpful. Extreme Conditioning, help you get into an area. I could see using those. Second perk, I use Blast Shield just because there are so many people spamming an area with grenades. Now, if you had the trophy system, maybe you wouldn't need it. I got Blast Shield Pro, though, in like one game playing this. It was amazing. Other than that, I might use Overkill, or just so I could run with a Riot Shield and maybe something else paired with it. But probably Blast Shield would be your best choice. And my third, I used Sitrep. Steady Aim Marksman might be nice in this as well, but Sitrep's going to let you see. A lot of people are throwing Bouncing Betties and Claymores down to help hold an area. So that's my take on it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you found that have worked well for you, because obviously I'm a noob playing this and could use some help. Saw a couple interesting tweets concerning Call of Duty. MW3 updates sent out one saying that they are releasing an update to the spawn system, and they're going to be removing the revenge spawns. So I thought that was pretty interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the spawns change, because they are horrible in this game. The worst ever I've ever seen. Drives me nuts. I don't think I've ever rage quit, but I've come close to doing that just because of how crazy the spawns are. Other than that, I heard Robert Bowling drop the ban hammer, or whoever does that. So all the people doing the prestige token glitch, I heard they got a 2-day suspension and their stats reset. I personally would like to see something a little bit harder, but that's just me, and I'm kind of prudish and whatnot. Let me know what you think, though, if you thought that was what they deserved, or if you thought it was baloney or whatever. I'm just curious. But back to Dropzone. As you can see, I am dying a lot. I think I ended up 29-20 or something like that. But I got a lot of points playing these games, and don't worry about your kill death ratio when you're playing these types of games. Get in the areas and hold them, because you're going to get like 20 points a second being in there in that red clouded area. So that's going to rank you up a lot faster and get you a lot more points than worrying about kills. When you're only getting 50 points a kill, that's only 2.5 seconds being in there. So definitely go for the objectives and hold them. My only real gripe with this game mode is that it's really hard to distinguish who's your enemy and who's your friendly, especially with that red smoke. I kept getting killed by people that I thought were friendly. But that was my only real gripe. If you're one of those people that likes unlocking all your titles and everything like that, and you've been having trouble getting the care package dropping on somebody and killing them, an enemy, play this game, because I guarantee you'll get it. If you control the area and an enemy comes in and he's hit by a care package, you are actually going to get that title. But here's the end of the game. And before it ends, I just want to talk to you about New Year's resolutions and how yours are going. Did you set them? Are you following them? Are you doing okay? Have you quit them already? I challenged you in the last video to be reading your Bible, so I'm just curious how you're doing in that, and if you've seen any changes in your spiritual walk as a result. So let me know. But there it is, 29, 8, and 20. And I'm at the top, mostly because I was holding areas and everything like that. So as always, though, take care and God bless. Love to hear some feedback on this vid.